Stop trying to convince people. Start moving and they'll convince themselves. In leadership, one of the great fallacies is that you need alignment before action. The truth is, action creates its own alignment. When was the last time inspiration came before motion? Your employees, your partners, even your customers are suffering from analysis paralysis, watching others debate. Studies prove that teams are 4 times more likely to commit to an initiative already in motion than those that are planning it. Momentum is proof. Planning is just promises. 6 months from now, either you'll be leading a movement or still prepping a pitch deck. The cost isn't just time, it's credibility. Every day you wait signals uncertainty. Meanwhile, someone with half your resources but twice your courage is already building what you're still describing. The followers come to those that are already moving. Now, this may seem as a sort of a strange statement from a guy who started his life as a project manager. And in some ways, I'm not saying that everything should just be done spur of the moment and movement, but we have dropped into the idea of over-analysis and movement and lack of movement than spending time just getting going. Is it important to make sure that you've got a right plan and you've got safe and it's going to move in the right direction? Absolutely. But we have a tendency lately, at least what I've seen, is we spend way too much time planning and not enough time executing, because once we execute, we're going to learn something. And with the expectation, and we've talked about this before, the expectation that things are not going to go the way we expect and things are going to move forward, yes, and we're going to learn something. And if we set the expectation that failure is something that may happen, but as we move through, we get through this. I was reminded about this last weekend. Now, if you're in the United States, and if you've had someone who is a Boy Scout or is in Boy Scouts, there's a small organization called the Order of the Arrow, which my son was initiated into last weekend. A long, long time ago, when I was a scout, I was also initiated into it. And it's a group of people that are really all about doing service. In fact, a lot of my volunteer organizations are Rotary International and the Scouts and things like that are doing service. And part of the initiation is that you spend a day in silence. And if you've never done that, that's an interesting endeavor to do as well. But you spend a day in silence and you do hard work. Well, I came to support my son. I'm super proud of him, but 80% of the time he's off doing something. So a group of us got and started working on a couple of projects. And I was given the assignment of demoing basically a porch, a large porch. Now, in case you haven't figured this out, manual labor and I are pretty much strangers. And therefore, trying to figure this out was interesting. But, there was a couple of good boards, so I figured I'd save those first. As I started working through it, people started to come over. Now, some of these were the adults that were actually going through this process and spending the day in silence. But they came over and started working with me. Literally, in less than 25 minutes of me just puttering around with absolutely no idea, I had 3, almost 4 people helping me take down this rotten porch. None of them could speak. I didn't ask any of them to come, but as I moved forward, A, I figured out I had no idea what I was doing, and B, they could get it done faster. We literally spent 2 hours taking down a porch, and all I did was start moving some screws. I'm astounded at how many people are just looking for someone to take action, for someone to move forward, for someone to say, here, let's go try this. And I was trying it all wrong. These guys had much better ideas. And all of a sudden, the tools appeared that we actually needed. All I had was a hammer and a crowbar on a drill. But we were able to get that done. And a sense of accomplishment. And I just started that because I knew that needed to be done, and I knew someone needed to do it. And the power of that idea is absolutely astounding. We are dying for people to say, yeah, let's try that. Let's step up and do that. People are looking for us to stand up and say, yes, we're ready. Yes, we go ahead. Yes. One of my favorite quotes from Goethe is a little long, and I always struggle to remember it, but it goes something like this. Until one is committed, there's hesitancy. a chance to draw back. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there's one elementary truth, ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. The moment one definitely commits oneself, the providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help that one that would never have otherwise occurred. A whole stream of events issue from that one decision, raising one's favor in all manner of unseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, for which no man could have dreamed they would have come that way. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. And if you look back in your lives, I can guarantee that you can say, I was bold there and began that and things happened. I can't tell you how many times that's done it for me. Whole businesses have been created because boldness and we began it, not knowing 100%. In many ways, this is one of the great secrets I have, is I just begin things with the expectation they will come and people will be there, or we stop it. It's okay to try these things. So go ahead. Be like Gert. Get it, because there's boldness and magic in it. I look forward to talking to you again.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode on the Strategy Session, where we take your business from stuck to unstoppable. Here's another video I think you'd enjoy. If you found these insights valuable, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Remember, you're not just marketing, you're making history with Venture Gained.